is what Tiger Woods did. That is, having a girlfriend, having a wife, and 15 girlfriends or whatever. Was while he's married, was that morally good or bad?
That was evil.
By what standard do you say that?
By the standard of treating people like they want to be treated. Like I said, some guy said that a long time ago. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Tiger did not treat his wife the way he had committed in his marriage vows to treat her. He did not treat her the way he would like to be treated. Tiger is too rich. When a man gets the kind of money, $1 billion that Tiger's got, that's not healthy for a man. That's not healthy for a man at all. When David Letterman gets the kind of money and power he's got, that's not healthy for a man. It was very, very evil for Tiger to treat his wife the way he did.
But wait a minute. You just said subjective morality standard is superior because it comes from your conscience. Now, if his conscience didn't bother him, obviously it wasn't bothering him. He got caught.
That's right. The only thing that bothered him is he's got a bad conscience. He's not. It's like that guy.
But you can't say that, though, Larry, because you just said subjective morality is superior. You can't condemn Tiger for doing the very thing that you say is the best standard.
I do condemn him because he's got not a very well developed and highly evolved conscience. People like me that no longer chop the snakes up and feel good about carrying them home, their conscience has evolved some. His conscience is very low. He's an evil human being. And the worst thing he did, I think I told you on the phone the other day, and I'll tell you people now, the worst thing Tiger did was not cheating on his wife with all these women. The worst thing he did was prostitute himself for Nike. Nike's an evil corporation that uses little girls all over the world to make their shoes in sweatshops. Tiger, with his power and his wealth and his following of little kids, could have said something against that.
Again, though, it didn't bother his conscience to prostitute himself out to Nike, and it doesn't bother their conscience to use that. So if you're going to say
they have no conscience.
Yeah, well, you're saying that subjective conscience is superior, so you can't condemn people when they use that standard, Larry.
I do, because their conscience is not.
How do you do
because there's a difference between a highly developed, highly evolved conscience.
What does a highly developed conscience look like then? See, that's what we're getting to. We're getting down to the fact that you realize something is morally wrong, and there is a higher standard that everybody has to live to. And the problem is, there you just don't want to live to. You don't want to admit that it has to come from something that's bigger than you, or me, or Tiger Woods.
I certainly don't, because humans have developed good conscience. There have been good people. There have been people like Fred Rogers that used to do Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. My daughter and I used to watch him every day. He was a good man. Talked about scientists and musicians and handicapped people and scholars. Tiger Woods is a greedy man that just got too rich. Stalin's evil. Tiger Woods is evil.
That's your personal. That's your
personal
feeling.
That's my personal subjective view. Well,
that's not his.
My subjective view, James, is that it is wrong to hurt people and treat them unfairly. That's all I can tell you. But I didn't get it from any God in the sky.
But I'm saying I'm coming from a point where, yes, it's wrong, but not because I think it's wrong. See, I don't want people to come to my standard. I want them to come to a standard that's not mine.
I do want people to come to my standard.
Yes. But your standard is not good enough for me even. So you might do something like, well, no, my standard is better than yours.
Well,
it's subjective though. But if there's an objective one that everybody has to live to, that makes everybody.
Unfortunately, there is no such thing. There is no objective standard.
Go ahead. Ask